Do you like? Did you have to hold off on it on the feature, or can you update it later? Oh, so oh man, that's awesome.
Cheers! Cheers!
Especially the ones that are what's the word? Gatekept by paywalls. Oh yeah, and the time. So simulacrum might be the best use of wish. Like if you need a second body in a pinch, rather than spending a whole day in downtime next to a ruby mine and in the mountains of cold. Hmm. A simulacrum does have spell slots, and presumably it has all of the prepared spells of the original caster. So as far as I'm aware, yes, a simulacrum can make another simulacrum. Hmm. Hmm. Let me think. As a 17th,
There's no going back to
as a
court now. Only drink can drown my sorrows.
mm, I wouldn't say so. It
I've
says like
spent
the
my whole
original
life
caster
in
who
search.
made the first simulacrum
What do
can't
you think of my
have more than
work?
one. They can only have like the one simulacrum.
Leaving
But
so
the
soon?
clone,
Do visit from time to time.
yeah, and there could be, yeah, the simulacrum still has an open slot for itself. In terms of hit points or spell slots. As far as I'm aware, the simulacrum is essentially a near identical copy of whatever you've made with half hit points, and that's about it. It can't regain any spell slots. Wait, what happens when a simulacrum takes a long rest? Do they not get any hit points? Hmm. That just yeah, you can't do it infinitely. Yeah. So yeah, if I recall, you only have one spell slot of each sixth through ninth level, and that's it. So you'd have your ninth level spell slot for the first simulacrum, and that simulacrum wouldn't have your ninth level spell slot since it got consumed. But it would have your eighth and seventh. And since upcasting is a thing, mm-hmm, yeah. Oh yeah. Then, uh, yeah. Then, hmm. If if I recall correctly, the original Ring of Spell story has a upper limit of 5 uses or 5 levels of spell. That each have like 5 levels in them. And they're all equipped with spell storing rings to just not, and with spare spell slots. Oh. Alright, so do you remember Limited Wish, Lesser Restoration, Restoration, and Greater Restoration? Those things? Like, there are, like... Alright, so what would you say would be the lesser ring of spell storing and the greater ring of spell storing? Good. Alright. Alright. Bear with me, but this... Alright. The legendary end goal of a campaign. As, like, the legendary end goal of, like, you have this entire campaign of, like, seeking out this one epic item to retire with. A scroll of... it was a scroll of... Well, no. Oh, man. Oh, man. The moment I thought of it, I forgot. It's, it's the floating mountain thing. A 10th level, a spell scroll of 10th level of Move Mountain or Levitate Mountain. The one where, yeah, Proctiv's Move Mountain. Like, their end goal was to get the spell Proctiv's Move Mountain, so they could get, like, their home Mount Pelaglo or New Mount Sumeru to become one of those Netherese towns or something. Yeah, and that's their... Well, it's a bit of work. I'm not even sure what any Netherese wizard what any reason a Netherese wizard might have for, like, making a spell scroll of Proctiv's Move Mountain. I'm not even sure if spell scrolls can get that high. Yeah. But what about 10th level spell scrolls from the Netherese civilization? Yeah. Similar to looking for a divine artifact. Wait, really?
followed my desire. But you did.
Oh. So it's still a limited wish. It's the regular wish spell that got limited, not the original limited wish. That's what, 7th level? Uh, uh, and the tiny pixel in order to do what now? So it's a really hidden version, like it's very secret. No story, no hints, no story quests that hint of like where it is. It's just like, oh, here you go. You you stumbled upon a scroll of wish by accidentally clicking the tiniest pixel. There's no hints. It's just someone essentially like it may as well have been like a glitch or an Easter egg. In terms of like, there's no build up. No one says nothing. There's not. Oh, yeah, there was this guy. He made a spell scroll. We're looking around for it. It could be in the area. Oh. Yeah. What's the name? Pixel Hunt. Wow. Do we have 6th edition now? Oh. Oh yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Lay it on me. Two, three. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I'll go with adventurers. Hmm. His dog? obviously, he's blackout drunk. Are gods supposed to have like a really good memory or something? Oh, like the Buddha? He's basically Buddha.
desire. But you did.
How does Gale die 300,000 times? Mage armor is good. Why wouldn't they give him that? Or at least give him an emergency shield, so that if it does matter, if the AC. All right. in the later half of the books, Hermione and Ron are learning silent spellcasting of like they cast without actually uttering their incantation as a way of like getting rid of the training wheels, and that's what Snape does as well. I think it was for the sake of speed. You don't have to constantly chant in order to make it happen. Or the whispering thing. It's so that your opponent doesn't have a hint of what you're about to do ahead of time. Like what you said with Doctor Strange on like he's always subtle casting his spells in order to not give Thanos the any sort of advantage on like yeah.
Although I think it's like curious that the guy picked Thanos as a
Wait, why a monk?
no idea. Just decided broken ass magic.
Thanos doesn't really strike me as a monk. He doesn't meditate or anything.
I mean, because of his insane hand-to-hand abilities, but I would say like
Yeah, me too. Like, sure, he doesn't use a sword or anything, but he.
shit, even he has the sword in it.
Oh yeah, he has that. Oh man, that is the weirdest sword ever. They try to do that the Grand Inquisitor bullshit of like, oh,
Yeah,
it's spinning now, but like,
He just like spins it with his hand.
no. Oh, I thought the way I saw it, there were like grooves of the blades moved freely, and they would move across the groove and then re-enter the groove. And they nitpicked the CGI of that to heck, and essentially went like, oh yeah, this guy. There's a chance like the blades will just fly out of the hilt, and it needs like perfect precision make in order for the little spin effect to happen, and any combat damage that might dent it will ruin the effect. So it's only there as a fresh intimidation tactic.
Yeah, I mean, I never would have picked it up like that. Yeah, I just lost the fighter. It's like being ready to go through the shit up the whole pair of hands.
As far as the Hulk, Barbarian, 20 levels, easy. No, wait, scratch that. We gotta take Bruce into account. How do we build for the Hulk while taking Bruce into account? Alright, so the Hulk transformation, 20 off the bat, and then for Bruce, he has an 18. Oh wait, the highest you can get is a 17 base, so Bruce has 17 int and 20 in strength. You know what? Hill Giant strength is 21 strength, so in his Hulk form, he's either. I'm guessing he has at least 21 strength score, maybe 22.
That's what it's 25.
Alright, that's easy. Alright. Then there's Tony Stark, Artificer, obvious.
Yeah.
Hey, Artificer. Tony Stark made the suit in a cave with a box of scraps.
What else? Oh god. 25.
You know what? No. He's not a fighter. He's a ranger.
He doesn't cast spells.
He has trick arrows.
That's the spell.
Yeah, that's his ranger spells.
Alright. god back to original level. Black.
Alright. Either Divine Soul Sorcerer or Tempestuous Magic Sorcerer. Probably Tempestuous Magic Sorcerer. He doesn't study anything, but he does have a shite ton of lightning powers.
Like, so what, does he have, like, proficiency in all weapons and armor on the side?
Ooh, good point.
Like, he hits things a lot.
Fighter, but up to a point. So maybe.
This is like fucking fighter the rest of the
Yeah.
I can just imagine that. Honestly, I always, like, whenever I think about, like, now you're just not even getting that fucking like, are you still God of Hammer?
Oh yeah, because he's relying on Mjolnir as a bit of a crutch to focus.
Like, I guess,
That's his spell focus!
Are you still God of Hammer?
Or are you my son, God of Thunder?
And then, you know, just like, you know, he has her against the fucking balcony, and then, you know,
And then he summons the mother of all lightning.
the fucking song plays. Fucking great.
Back to the wind and ice and the snow and the land and near where the harsh winds blow. Oh, fight the horde. No.
What's fucking Black Widow? Like, Rogue.
Oh yeah, just rogue. Just 20 level. Whoa. With
Rogue.
expertise in disguise and persuasion.
Doctor Strange, 20th level.
Ooh. They say he's Sorcerer Supreme, though. Tricky. So the title is Sorcerer, but the actual class is Wizard.
Yeah, exactly.
Although, now that I think about it, alright, the class may be Wizard, but he still has Sorcerer spell features like Silent Casting or Subtle Spell. In order for the... alright. Maybe the Sorcerer Supreme title gives you the benefits of metamagic. You gain sorcerer metamagics without actually being a sorcerer.
Yeah, maybe it's the title is that. Although, admittedly, oh my god. You know, now I'm just thinking back to, like, the sling ring as a magic item, which immediately makes me think of the hither thither staff.
Oh, yeah. From Honor Among Thieves?
Yeah, the hither thither staff. Like, I remember the explanation of that scene gets me now every time I think about it.
It's a portal gun, essentially.
Yeah, that's literally what it is. Portal gun.
What was the range on that thing, anyway? 500 feet? And you can just do it at will? So you just pick a...
I mean, it's a pretty broken item.
Is it? I mean, it's good for hiking. You can just pick a spot and then walk through it, and then you save a lot on travel time. Oh, alright, fine. Hither, floor, thither, ceiling. I have been falling for 30 minutes!
Yeah.
And then cancel the portals, and all of that just goes fall damage.
Yeah.
Hither, thither. Alright, now
My
we
eyes
wait
don't see the
for
delve,
however
the
long. Alright, let's play solitaire for a moment. Alright.
retains the
Hey,
energy
yes,
of
three,
both
go
this
fish.
world and beyond.
Okay. Freedom of Weep, Full House, Royal Flush. Should we stop the guy from falling? In a minute, I gotta. I have a gambling addiction. Oh, now I remember. There was this guy, or like, okay, let's get out of here. Thither. And just splat. It's like, oh, I forgot about that guy. Let's. You-
Huh. That hurts.
Seek from within
Yeah.
to ascend. Seek from without
Honestly, the
to
sling
craft
ring.
ills.
The thing with the sling ring is actually pretty broken because it's basically just a ring that lets you cast
How
8 and
wondrous
Oh,
marvel
yeah.
of the universe.
Give me a moment to find that in the PHP. A, C, still C, D, E, F. So it's G, back, there we go. Ah, here it is. Oh, you are getting it's a ninth level conjuration spell that requires 5,000 gold pieces of diamond. Under portal, unlock space within range. Portal circular. Yeah, 5 or 20 feet in diameter. Orient portal as you like. Lasts for duration of a minute. Turn back on each plane. Through the portal. Transported to another plane, appearing in space nearest the portal. The air use another plane of rulers to prevent the portals from being created. Air state. Just engage. It's not teleportation, it's plane shift.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Yeah, it's a portal, but not to the Himalayas. It's to it's to Mechanist, not the Himalayas. It's to Bitopia, not the Eiffel Tower. Yeah, it's a ninth level spell to.
the wonderful nice location. Different. But
Yeah. Yeah, it's essentially plane shift with extra steps.
yeah.
Wait, it can't? It's concentration up to 1 minute. What makes the portal permanent?
Oh, I think that actually no, you can't make it permanent. I think the idea put anything you want, like you said, like this limited number of rounds.
Oh, so it's you open it to evacuate a whole as many villagers as you can within a minute. That's what it's used for. I mean, in my opinion, for a ninth level spell slot costing 5,000 gold of diamond and only lasts for 1 minute and it has concentration. So you have to hold concentration and it only lasts for a minute. And it's a ninth. All of these restrictions only to. Oh, it reminds me of a Latin verse, a Latin phrase. And I'm going to translate that into English. The mountain shall go into labor, and all that is born is a tiny, ridiculous mouse. What? Oh, so with Gate, you can shoot, like, if you know, if you have, like, a friend in Mount Celestia and you want to take everyone to their house, you can. Alright. 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 Hold on. Let me think. If we have two spellcasters, one would cast Gate to Bitopia, and the other, and we would shuffle as many as we could to Bitopia. And then the second spellcaster would cast another Gate to transport everyone back to the material realm wherever they need to, like in the Soul Coast. Because you have to cross planes in order for the spell to work. But yeah, it's a 9th level spell slot though, so you would essentially need 2 archmages, one to send you to Bitopia or Mount Celestia, Yggdrasil or some such, and then the second one to send you back, but send you back to Candle. Alright. So it's a better plane shift where you get to choose where you are and you're not fucked in the Feywilds, not knowing where you are and you're getting high off shrooms.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can just go straight to the Sealy port instead. It's like, So it's a mix of teleportation and plane shift. The plane shift means that you can't teleport within the same plane, but that you can still choose the destination and there's no mishap. Alright. I mean, if you have 2 people, if you have 2 gate spells, yeah, that could work. You could essentially teleport anywhere on the material plane with no mishap.
Yeah, still though, that's Gate, like a better version of plane shift. Incidentally, here's a thing for you. You get to go to any plane to live to if you try and live.
No shame in taking the pills. More unfair.
Mount Celestia is where good people suffer. The 9 Hells is where bad people get worse shite. Mekness is boring. Limbo is even worse. Bitopia is pretty chill.
With no one else.
Like,
no harvest.
if I
not hard
was
work.
going for a vacation to live in a plane for like a month, Bitopia would be a decent choice. It's civilization, but not
Go ahead. I
shoving
can't
rules
spend
down
all
your
my
throat,
cash
nor
on
is it
this
chaos of like, oh, anything goes. And it's populated by generally nice people, and the flora and fauna, and the fauna are just tame.
You just, me personally, I'd probably go to Bitopia.
Yeah, I did tell you. Yeah, Bitopia is my choice.
Yeah, incidentally, it's also the place where the entirety of the fucking divine pantheon of the halflings.
Halflings? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, the halflings. The home plane of the halflings divine pantheon is Bitopia.
Ah.
They tend to make it live. No, that's not a bad though. sees anything.
What's fair to the eye may prove foul to
That's it,
handle.
though. Not so much it's actually bad. It gets worse when you go to the higher place.
Yeah, the entry places, everyone's nice and friendly, welcoming the guests. But if you want to improve, which is the goal of like climbing the mountain, then you kind of have to suffer and pay penance for every little sin you've ever committed.
Edge sharpened, arm restless. I was looking for someone to test it.
The brown
Mark
mold.
me. This blade is cast from the best metal. Don't blame me if you hurt yourself.
Basically, it's this mass of liquid gold is above the vertical track. Think about it, that it is just fired. Fired. And makes the world stop.
Dropping an infinite mold that's burning. Oh. Well, if it grows when it takes fire damage and you take it to the plane of fire, it's just gonna keep growing. Unless there's a designated limit on how much it can feed, it's just gonna be a lobster with humans manually removing the shell whenever it gets too big. I say lobster because I'm pretty sure lobsters are biologically immortal. The only reason they die of old age is because they get too big for their shells, or their molting thing. It gets too cumbersome, and they run out of energy to leave their molt, and they just sort of die of exhaustion. But if a human manually aids their molting process in order to help them molt out of a new shell, then, as far as I'm aware, their theoretical size, they can get as large as you want. Like if you essentially domesticate a lobster and you're like artificially keeping it alive, it is like too big to get out of its its molting shell under normal circumstances, but like if you as a human you manually help it out of the mold, then it can live forever and get to ridiculous sizes, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, the mold would just get infinite size. Like the mold would expand across the entire plane. Although the plane of fire is presumably also infinite. So, since the plane of fire is already infinite and the mold is just growing, then it's a smaller infinity within the plane of fire. So the plane of fire is always going to have like a patch where there isn't any mold, and the mold's just going to keep growing within the smaller pocket of the greater plane.
The Zodiac deities never hold back. You're far below him. Train well before returning.
I'd say someone has already done it, and it's a bit of a landmark.
Like that one giant statue of dead in the astral plane.
Yeah, you see that brown spot off in the distance? Yeah, some wizard thought it was a good idea to bring a brown mold here, and now the cities are gone in that general area. Yeah, we keep moving the Brass City a couple hundred miles in the opposite direction every 2 weeks or so, just to stay clear of that place. Yeah, I actually recall there's this part of the demiplane spell is if you know the contents, you can get access to other people's demiplanes. So part of some people guess they try to guess the content of like, ooh, a treasure of fabulous wealth. What do you mean by storage wars? Alright, well, I've never seen this TV show. Oh, it's like The Price is Right, but with... No.
Oh, the Zodiac deities never hold back.
I mean, yeah, that's like, I was picturing Star Wars, Wizards, and the Astral, and Demiplane.
And they just, like, have to... They keep casting Demiplanes, guessing, like, fabulous wealth or something in order to get access to whatever demiplane might have that stuff. So they're rolling gacha. They're making gacha rolls with their demiplane to see if they can connect to a plane that already has like a ton of treasure that's been abandoned by some guy. Oh, whoa, wait. In that case, I think one of the uses of demiplane is like the coin of mammal. It's an identifiable thing. So they'll cast demiplane to find demiplanes that are stored that have the coin of mammon stored on them or in them. So.
Discussing Harry Potter earlier. Like,
Oh yeah, Hermione has a bag of holding, but it looks like a little coin purse.
There's a spell.
Armor and arms.
There's a spell that's the equivalent of Neo.
Edge sharpened. Arm restless.
Well,
I was looking for someone to test it.
I think there was weapon bonding.
This blade is cast.
You have the Hexblade Warlock and you bind your weapon to you, so you never really lose it, which was one of the trader tricks in BG3. You just kept selling your weapon.
Thunder now. I have it, but I haven't read it. I didn't know what the hype was there.
And apparently one of the there's a campaign that leads you into it, which is the Lost Mines of Phandelver. So you get the starter campaign of Phandelver for levels 1 through 5, and then you continue the campaign with Storm King's Thunder.
From the best metal. Don't blame me if you hurt yourself.
Let's see. Alright, so here's a question for you. What is your favorite culture and that
Favorite color of dragon? Well, it's a shame they don't have purple dragons. I guess in terms of personality, I like the Silver Dragon. But in terms of breath weapon, I think Gold Dragons have electric breath weapons. It's a metal, whichever dragon, metallic dragon has an electric breath weapon. It might be brass, I forgot. I know it's not just the blue dragons that get access to breath weapons.
I mean, blacks have access.
Not interested in black dragons.
What's fair?
I guess blue dragons? Because as an 18th level tempestuous sorcerer, I can just ignore their breath weapon attack since I'm immune to lightning damage and their breath weapon is lightning damage.
Don't blame me.
So then all I have to worry about is dodging their melee attacks. By then I have really high dex and yeah, I'm playing Wukong. And I'm currently in the middle of fighting the Yin Tiger. I've already gotten access to his transformation. It's just something to do as a bit of a warm-up to try out new things since he's a since he has a lot of health points and dodges like attacks frequently, so there's a lot of perfect dodging I get to do. Oh man, is this guy tough to beat consistently. You just sort of get lucky and get access to his transformation.
I understand the get lucky feeling.
What rags and tatters? No one.
Have you made it to the Yin Tiger blacksmith?
Oh yeah, I've not gotten.
Oh, it's good though, but yeah, I can see it why you wouldn't.
I think it's part of but I have
Yes, I can understand. Alcohol, I can. Yeah, it's your brain cells if you want to kill them off. Alright. Inebriate you.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you're a calm drunk? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have wine tasters. They have wine tasters. But they want to dress it up like they're not. That actually reminds me. someone bottled tap water with fancy labels and put it into a wine taster competition, and they got like first place. And the wine tasters thought it was like really good water, and it had a lot of promise and rich undertones and all that. Like they used all that flowery language for basically. They didn't even know it was tap water, mind you. The guy just fancied it up like it was to prove like you don't actually taste anything. Like it.
That's fucking great. There's a fucking
Back so soon.
thing I remember.
They did something similar called wine pranks, where they swapped the wine. They got the cheap wine and the expensive one, and they swapped the bottles and pretended like it was the Grand Cru, but it was actually cheap wine. And the wine experts, in quote, like chose the Grand Cru, like praising it. They were praising cheap wine, and they were pretending like the actual expensive wine that was in the cheap bottle was like bad. And then they revealed, oh no, you can't tell the difference of like good wine. Resident Evil? No.
So the Resident Evil, one of the enemies like chasing you throughout the game. Big fire.
Split the shrouded sky.
And so, the guy, and so there is this mob that, whenever he shows up, and he comes
Why?
because you're Mr. X.
Oh, X gonna give it to you. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, now I get it.
I played played the Resident Evil stuff. Played Resident Evil and I also played a little bit of Resident Evil. Oh yeah, I also played Resident Evil.
God, so soon. The Zodiac Day.
The Zodiac dude never hold back.
You're far below.
You were far below him. Train well before returning here. I will not train well. I will practice. You are my training. Ooh.
Incidentally. When you, so I see that in the, because I've seen footage of Wukong, and I am interested in playing it because I do like Souls games. Is there ever, I see that at the beginning of the game, you start with like basic clothes as like your armor,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just get better jump over time. So like you get better
Armor and arms.
as, like,
Just asking there yours.
equipment slot.
It's a story thing, and it's a bit of both, actually. You get to choose what you wear, but as the story progresses, you get access to better materials or unique materials to craft better gear with. But it's not like a crafting simulator where you craft multiple items. It's just like, oh, you get the one special item, the key item, and you craft gear around their theme. So, as an example, one of my favorite items, and mind you, it is worth it. Like, the fight is difficult, but the gear you get is worth it. Like, it holds its own even in the later chapters, which is not true for it's the exception for all of the other armors. Would be the serpent scale robe. The serpent scale battle robe. You get it by fighting the white noble, which is like the elite mini boss that you have to overcome, and they have two phase. Like, it's a second phase monster, so you have to beat its human form, then you have to beat its Yao Guai form, and so by the time you beat its human form, you've used up all of your tricks. You've used up you've used up your your hold, all of your mana and your spells, and you were spent, and then you have to fight it second hand. And it takes the longest. The final boss, mind you, like for by comparison, it takes you less time to beat the final boss than it does to beat the White Noble. But it is worth it because once you beat that enemy, you get access. Like, you get a recipe to craft the serpent scale battle robe. What makes it so good, even in later chapters, is the unique effect of when health is low, slowly recovers a small amount of health. In water, the effect is enhanced, but you don't need to be in water. It's just a neat little detail of boosting the effect. Right. That one robe in its base form before I realized that the Yin Tiger can upgrade your gear to keep them up to meta. The most of the like before you upgrade them, all of your gear have power creep. Like the higher level enemies you defeat give you better gear. Like the Serpent Skill Robe is the only thing that doesn't have power creep. It is that good because all right. I'll give you an example. When I fought the fourth chapter final boss, and I had like legendary gear, and I was still losing, I swapped on the Serpent Skill robe, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to turn this into a battle of attrition. And like I fought him, and then I was low, my gourd was empty, and I had no means of healing myself quickly enough. I could get focus points, but like in order to release them, I had to be close to the danger. So putting on the suit, and then I just kept dodging. I just focused on pure defense, just pure evasion, and locked in, and I would slowly recover half my health every time. I would have a healing factor. I became Wolverine. And so once I was at half health, I would have enough buffer to attack and risk and make that risk and attack him, and then I would retreat and on again, and I would slowly but surely whittle down that guy's health. And I was like always on the sliver, like it was close. And the only reason I survived was because I was constantly getting heals. And it really extended the fight long enough for me to whittle him down.
Okay, let's see this bar. Okay, so you've got a health bar, a stamina bar, and also this blue bar, it looks like.
Alright, what are you looking at? Are you looking at the forums, or are you looking at my live stream?
I'm looking at live on everything you need to know to start the game. I'm reading an article. The article has screenshots.
Alright, yeah.
So you've got this white bar.
I can't help you when you're dead out there.
I guess maybe like a mana thing.
Yeah, it's your mana. It's where all of your spells. Instead of spell slots, you just have a pool of mana, and your spells require a specific number, so you kind of have to do some math. in order to know like how many of each spell you can do. And
You got light and heavy attack, which you can only use the heavy attack to equal the focus points by attacking or dodging.
and you can build up focus manually, but it's not going to give you the. There are two ways to build focus points. You build it by either attacking or by charging your heavy weapon attack. If you charge your heavy weapon attack to artificially boost your focus for that attack, you only get the damage, but if you attack and you slowly build up those points, then once you release the focus points, you actually heal. Like, it's sort of like a relief thing
I've
where
spent my whole
like,
life
a
monkey.
it's a means of healing, but only in one method of healing. You can't go into a barren like an empty area, charge up your attack, and then release the charged focus point to get healed. You have to attack something, clear the area, and use the remaining focus points to gain health back. Which sort of sucks, but I guess that's how they keep it balanced.
Let's see here. Heavy attacks vary depending on stance. The smash stance has the most damage and can be charged while moving, but has the least range. Pillar stance, great AoE damage, but fairly slow. Thrust stance, heavy attack, and very good single target from great distance, and easily interrupted.
Yeah, my favorite is the pillar stance.
Making use of magic. Magic. You'll unlock a handful of spells, and it's worth using each one at first to get a feel. For example, immobilize can hold enemies, like get a few hits in.
Yeah, what I like about the spells, or actually my favorite thing, it costs a lot of mana, but it is most definitely worth putting all of your investment in every time, regardless of whatever build you're doing. It is the pluck of many.
Let's see here. For a stealthier option, you have immobilize.
Cloud Step for stealth. In terms of clearing, the
leave the decoy behind while you sneak around with invisibility, able to pop out of stealth with an attack. Let's see. Beating or fleeing bosses. Oh, so you can run away from bosses. Or some are optional, rather. Okay, so then you have this big skill tree. I assume you get, let's see here. Ton of skill trees. When you fight enemies, you get XP, get up XP, earn yourself sparks. Pretty straightforward. 3 sparks from scattered meditation spots. As the game goes on, you'll unlock more, get more skills. Just go, some branches are locked until you reach a high enough level.
yeah.
Keeper shrines.
Keeper shrines allow you
All
to.
of your vitals can respond to most enemies. They also serve as checkpoints, fast travel, and much more. You can also buy consumables and sell some of your treasure for will, which be in-game currency. You can also craft new armor and weapons at the shrines. So you need certain materials, so there's a crafting system.
Mm-hmm. As you travel the land of each of the chapters, you find herbs that you use. Some herbs are better than others, and other herbs, the reason they're better is because they're a common ingredient of like nearly all of the other medicines. Like licorice. Licorice, oof. You need licorice for nearly anything worth like using. Licorice is used for like ginseng pellets to artificially give you focus. It's the best way to charge up your focus out of combat and still get the healing. So, if you want to use medicines for healing, You would either need the longevity concoction, which also uses licorice, or the ginseng pellets, so you can get health through the focus points.
Ginsengingly, monstrous plant hybrid which likes to disguise itself as medicine.
Oh yeah, the ones that you have to fight give you extra loot for fighting them, so you get extra reagents for fighting the reagent monster.
The status effects, summoning spirits. You can transform into defeated enemies.
Ooh, one of my favorite features about this is once you learn the gourd thing, you alright, so you can completely empty your gourd, and then then you absorb the spirit, and it refills your gourd to full. So the best use I can think of would be the turtle tier. To regain your mana once your health is full, you just down the entire gourd to get your mana back, and then you refill the gourd with the spirit. It also works with Lingering Will, I think it's called.
Let's see here. So we've got two different kinds of drinks in the gourd you can put in. One which just automatically restores 32% health, and another which restores a small amount of health over time. And others that have different benefits.
Yeah, they have different effects. My favorite is the Lance Brew. It gives you the most early on, but the trade-off is that, well, you need a lot of wine worms or a lot of brew upgrade materials in order to improve it, rather than the regular coconut wine, which I'm not a fan of. I mean, sure, you could progress it, but you get very few, so you have to choose which wine you want to specialize in. And I just picked the Lamb's Brew. It pairs well with the Plague Bane gourd. Oh, right. Spoilers. Are you okay with spoilers?
I don't mind it. I never mind it.
Alright. So in chapter 2, if you don't want to upgrade your gourd or waste your gourd points to upgrade them, you can keep your fragrant vines and get a better gourd by finding a secret boss. So in order to do this, you have to you progress through the story, and you get to the Tiger's Acolyte. And once you kill them, they'll drop a little rattle drum. Then you backtrack to 2 other locations, clear out the enemies, and use the drum. You'll know when you're in the right spot by everything will get monochromed. Anyway, once you get to the 2 other spots, and then you'll backtrack to the very beginning, the opening village. There will be a well, and you'll see the little kid that was talking to you. You go down the well, and conveniently enough, there's a shrine, so you can make distance while you're down there. Anyway, you find the mad tiger, like a crazy tiger. You have to fight him, and he gives you a lot of really good stuff. The main thing you want to focus on... Alright, so it's a spirit. So you get the spirit benefits of increased attack as a consequence of your health. You're exchanging your health for more attack if you equip his spirit. Now, where was it? Oh, right. And you get the Plague Bane Gourd. So, in exchange for having the health you receive from Lamb Crew, you also get where was I? Yeah, you get increased attack as well. So you're trading however much health you might have for increased attack. So you get two main effects, which is the spirit and the cooler. What else do I get from the... Wait, what? Ginseng K... Ooh, neat.
You know, I just thought of something.
Yeah?
So, in the game, many different characters were devoted, and I'm talking about BG3. In BG3, there are many different characters. Follow the absolute.
Oh!
Given as Blair. So, that means worshipping the absolute can actually grant them power.
I'm not sure. As far as I'm aware, if anyone that receives enough worship can technically ascend to godhood by sheer divine might getting shown. Now, this is a very rare dialogue thing, or like a very rare thing to acquire or achieve. Alright, so it is called the True Soul Tag. You have to use your tadpole powers in the Illithid persuasion checks.
Haven't done.
So you have heard of it. So
Yeah,
you have to use it, long rest, use it again at literally nearly every opportunity possible. And then by Act 3, you get the True Soul Tag.
Yeah, and then it's just guaranteed every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, I'm looking at this. So, for instance, in the Goblin Forces, High Priestess Gut, she's given as a cleric. So, does that mean the absolute, which, I mean, giant nether brain?
Yeah, it might offer spell slots. Or pseudo spell slots.
Like, can apparently grant spells of a divine, which surprises me. Yeah. Looking at the Red Jammer, the device. War who pilots the submersible to transport Gortash's most important prisoners in the Iron Throne. Oh, by the way, Gortash is an artificer.
Wait, he is?
Apparently he is.
Wait, that's what his class is in BG3?
Yeah.
But the players don't get access to that without mods? So if I scan them and do the little down arrow thing that I click on his stat block, it'll say class Artificer.
Let me have a look at the BG3. Vortex. So it's referred to as a handsome young man, like twice, which is funny because he's not very handsome looking at all.
He's not. He has a stubble. He has a very patchy, unkempt look to him.
And he certainly doesn't look young.
Yeah. Time has not been kind to him.
Yeah. So, look at his stats. Yeah, so this is fair, I mean, Artificer doesn't fit.
It does.
His tactician, actually. So his tactician stats are... Damn, his tactician stats are high. Holy shit.
Well, he is a chosen of Bane.
Yeah, so he's given his level 9. Sitting in at 357 HP.
Yeah. Out of all of the chosen, he is actually the hardest to beat.
AC 16, plus 10 initiative. Plus 4, plus 10 to initiative? Holy shit.
Now, let me think. Alright, so Ball's chosen, in my opinion, is the easiest to defeat, followed by Merkel, and that's the Avatar Merkel. Maybe Merkel's chosen if you don't speech check him to death.
I mean, you need to be careful with Ketherick because he can smite you to death.
Yeah, the reason Ketherick is more difficult than I forgot her name. Orin. The reason he's more difficult than Orin is because of his armor special effect of reducing damage by 2. Because my style was death by 1,000 cuts, and he's immune to all of those cuts. Yeah, so he gets a far more significant amount of damage reduction than normal. Like, it is a near perfect counter to my build, which was why it was so difficult to beat him. But the actual Merkel, gone.
He can smite you to death.
He doesn't have the time to smite me to death.
Yeah, so you're range. Oh shit, look at this. The Vortex is apparently linked to his 20 intelligence.
Is it? Wait, he has 20 intelligence, but he can get speech checked into suicide?
Yeah, he does. 14 strength, 14 damage, 10 con, 20 damage, 16 wisdom, 18 charisma.
He has a lot of charisma and intelligence. But you can speech check him into killing himself.
No, not Kepler.
Oh, Gortak. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. He needs to be intelligent in order to make his golems. He's charismatic in order to be a proper leader. Although I imagine that charisma comes from the tome of leadership and public speaking, rather than any actual innate charisma or innate charismatic talents that he originally had. I'd say it's that high because he did a magic item.
Yeah. On that though, yeah. I'll take charisma. Hard to fucking... It'd probably be pretty hard to hit him with a saving throw spell. Joseph, apparently, for some goddamn reason,
You need a loyal friend.
this is the structure.
Wait. Oh yeah, I think there was something, the Absolute... it might have been the Ring of the Absolute, or some such, where you get 1 additional thunder damage. It was either... Yeah, there was an item that had the Absolute mentioned in it, and it gave you additional thunder damage.
Yeah. But in this case, Gortash is the thunder, frankly enough.
Which is why he's resistant. The Absolute deals thunder damage.
Well, then again, let's look at the rest of it, because I'm actually curious about all the stats. Please keep in mind, though, that these will be tactician charisma stats.
The high, like them at the epitome of their strength.
Yeah, although it's the pronunciation.
Epitome.
Yeah, I know it doesn't make sense to you, but
Yeah.
but in any case, let's look at the other. He has legendary defense loss, so yeah, plus 10 next saving throw. So good luck trying to save that saber spells.
What happens if you cast Bestow Curse on him?
Well, I mean, you have to get lucky enough to cast Bestow Curse on him to talk about the saving throw.
So, Bestow Curse requires a saving throw? Because the whole point of Bestow Curse is to make it easier on your saving throws. And if you already need to be good enough with your saving throw, then it's sort of worthless. Okay, good.
Let's say you try and hit him with like a fucking wisdom saving throw. With his legendary resistance, you will have saving throw and to a wisdom save, plus 18 to a wisdom save, and plus 19 to a hit save, and plus 19 to a dex save. It's like you need to hit it with like a con strength saving throw. He has the alert
Yeah. I recall giving a stary on that, so he'd always... Him and his dex would allow him to always get the first attack.
His authority, his rogue, literally called authority, gives him advantage on intimidation and insight checks. He has the crossbow expert feat. He has dark devotion, which gives him advantage on the charm on saving throws against charmed or frightened. Dauntless cannot be frightened or other emotional conditions. Enervating good. Your unarmed attack. His unarmed attacks deal 1d4 force damage.
Oh.
He has a +1 bonus to his stealth save. He has magic resistance. He has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. He is permanently cannot be resolved. And his boots, named Scintillating, give him a +1 to charisma ability check on saving throws. His fabricated arbalist deals 2d10 fucking radiant damage. Because it can cast dazzling ray. So the ranged attack itself will deal 1d10 plus 7 damage. Then we have his Tyranny. He has empowered one